So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now that's well seen too. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now that looks a decent ball. Del Piero. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Passes short and sharp. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or, indeed, getting too comfortable.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Passing is crisp and sharp. Excellent challenge there.
Arbantanker 853 says. IBNK.
And it's Del Piero. Now it's Lewandowski. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive. That's just playing it safe and simple. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Casemiro. Renan Lodi. Neymar. That's been slipped through. And he's heaved it away.
Hello. Thank you, like,
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Renan Lodi. Now it's Lewandowski. "15 minutes till half-time. And it's Del Piero. And he's forced to go back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Casemiro. Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, looking for options for movement. Picked out brilliantly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period.
Mavar24 says.
Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Belletti. Played to Casemiro. Now it's Lewandowski, and this is Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. Back towards the middle. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Takes a shot! Spread out to the left. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's made its way to him. So we've reached the hour mark. too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
This looks promising. Played out to the right. Knocks it into space. And he's intervened well there. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Del Piero looking to play him in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. It's gone out for a throw-in. India making another change here.
Substitutions taking place.
Casemiro tries to pass it through. He's in a great position here. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Casemiro. Belletti. Now it's Lewandowski, and he was quick to react. Tries to play it through.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Good ball, good take. And it's played in. Shapes to shoot! No mistake! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
India are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. And this is Lewandowski. Del Piero shoots! And that has fair fizzed.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
India clearly now in lead preservation mode.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, that is one way to stop him. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Match.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Italy. They have thrown down the gauntlet with that anthem. Now to match it.
And now, lining up for Indonesia, number 17, Eka Prisang.
There's the whistle. Just eases him off the ball. Tonali.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Calafiori. Over to the left. That's a good run down the left. Udogi proves just a little bit too strong. There's the shot! That's another chance! Goal, Italy! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So, a breakthrough already. They've done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Indonesia are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Raspadori. And it's made its way to him.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Calafiori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's being urged to shoot. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Politano. Barella. He's shifted it to the flank. And it's Udogi. Chooses to go back. Now it's Ras. Goes for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Raspadori has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Calafiori spots it and intercepts. He's shifting through the... He's having a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Tonali. Barella. Approaching the half-hour mark. The less said about that pass, the better. Amat. Barella. And he's in on goal. Keane. He's got tall. Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And yes, it's him again. Italy find a position of real strength now. Opts for safety. Bastoni. Tonali. To Barella. That'll be a throw-in. Politano. Barella with the... Keane! He's fizzed it forward.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Looking for options for movement. Half-time getting close now. Raspadori. Now it's Keane. Amat does well to get it back. It's a really well-measured ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raspadori has created one goal already. Oh, he's found support out wide. Big header! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Italy are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, there's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So off we go once more.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Spread it left, and it's Udogi. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Turns back here, probably the best option. Bastoni. Di Lorenzo. And Bastoni. Indonesia do have a chance to counter here. Keane. Barella. And it's Tonali. He's looking wide. He's picked his way through. Barella! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Udogi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's another good win of the ball.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Played into space out wide. Pressing high and with purpose, engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Raspadori. And here's Keane. He might be in here. And Keane! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Tonali goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if he's denied a chance to make the ball stick, Peter, the threat is obviously minimised.
Raspadori.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That is good alertness. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Locatelli. Stood up well to him there. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nicely spread. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Raspadori. And it's Udogi. Udogi. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tonali. Barella. It's a pretty loose pass. Not the most accurate pass. No, that's been intercepted. Locatelli. Udogi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Politano. They get a throw in. Indonesia are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late. He's done particularly well there. It's wonderful focus.
That's good running with the ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Di Lorenzo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And he welcomes it in, and he shoots! So just one extra minute for stoppages. Oh, good spread. Politano. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Indonesia have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. It's a promising position. And that's a throw-in. He's on it, can he get away? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that pass just didn't quite work. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that, but while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts, and he's the kind of fella you want in your team.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And here's the chance to counter. A lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Well read, nice interception. Locatelli.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Keane is onto this. Keane showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bastoni, spread out to the left, and he's intervened well there. And that was nowhere near his best. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Keane. Played out towards the right wing. Keane! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Raspadori, and he's gone backward here. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's a key interception. Calafiori. Locatelli. And it's Barella. And it's Locatelli, distributed tidily. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Can he get on the end of this? Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Indonesia with the corner, there first. Politano is there, and he can get that clear. Italy have the chance to go the other way. Raspadori. 30 minutes gone. That's a throw. Great vision. Oh, strongly challenged there. Locatelli gets over and intercepts. Bastoni. And he's forced to go back. Calafiori. Passing is crisp and sharp. No, that's been intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Tonali, Raspadori, and that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. pinches it off him. Tonali. Now Udogi. Opts for safety. Bastoni. Barella. This looks promising. That's a good ball out wide. He's looking wide. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Oh, no joy this time. Di Lorenzo. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Indonesia really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
And here's Keane, Politano. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's in a great position here. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ah, he's had it taken off him. Barella. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Tonali. And here's Keane. Oh, that's well spotted.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That's good running with the ball. Now, can they get him away? He's in plenty of space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. Udogi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Keane! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, what a mistake! He is through here. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Keane. Played out to the left flank. And he's picked it up out wide. Barella. Locatelli. Bastoni. Searching pass he's played there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Barella. And it's Tonali. Looking to play him in. And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. Great chance! It's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Raspadori. Barella tries to pass it through. Big chance, corner. There's the header. And that could have brought them level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Indonesia leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Indonesia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Good read, needed to be. It's a good run down the left-hand side. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And that's that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. And here's Savinho.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, that's a key interception. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward.
Climbs up big! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kimmich. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's João Pedro. Over to the left. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Gabriel. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's João Pedro. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Yamal. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Now it's Hulk. Casemiro. Indonesia ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And it's Douglas Luiz. Marquinhos calmly anticipates. Neymar. Now it's João Pedro. Good running, strong and purposeful. Brazil looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now it's Hulk. Now it's Yamal. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. João Pedro approaching the half-hour mark. Now it's Yamal. Carlos Augusto. Douglas Luiz. João Pedro to Douglas Luiz. Marquinhos. Now that looks a decent ball. Ferran Torres. That's a good ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That'll be a throw-in. Look at the space. Great chance! Indonesia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. He's there to head it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Pavard really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Tomori. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Havertz. Lucas Perry claims it without any fuss. João Pedro. Savinho. And it's Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Yamal. Now there's a fine ball. Douglas Luiz.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's João Pedro. Oh, good spread. Now it's Savinho. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Hulk. Yamal. Now it's Hulk. That is good strength. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been
And
for
please
the lack of
welcome
trying.
our lads to the field.
The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Hulk. For Ferran Torres. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar aimed beyond the defence. Joelinton showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ferran Torres. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a measured ball. Picks out, goes for a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Carlos Augusto. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Neymar. João Pedro. Quality ball. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bruno Guimaraes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There they go, hunting in packs. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. Casemiro. And it's Joelinton. Joelinton was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And here's Hulk. Hulk. Joelinton. João Pedro. Now it's Savinho. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ake. Casemiro. And it's made its way to him. This looks promising. Yamal, looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Number 21.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tomori, just about up to 75 minutes.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Casemiro.
Indonesia really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Neymar. Now it's Ferran Torres. Havertz. This might spell danger, and a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Indonesia have their second corner now. Cleared away. Pavard. And it's Casemiro.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Spread neatly.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
For Ferran Torres. And the shot! And that is wildly off target. Douglas Luiz.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's João Pedro.
There
Now it's
will be
Joe
1
Linton.
minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Well timed, excellent interception. He's had it taken off him. Luis Suarez. Pavard. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with weight. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
On the stage, he's having a go! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Ferran Torres gets into a good position. It's a promising position. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Back into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice sequence of passes this. Ferran Torres. Oh, good ball! Shapes to shoot! Goal! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Ferran Torres is offering a right smile there.
Well, that pass isn't the best. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Ferran Torres. Knocks it out wide. Havertz! Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar. And here's Hulk. And he's intervened well there.
Brazil clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Douglas Luiz. Now it's Neymar. They get a throw in. And it's Neymar. Oh, that's neat. Can he get it through? And here's Luis.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ferran Torres just eases him off the ball. Takes on his marker. Savinho proves just a little bit too strong. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Danilo. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now it's Hulk. Kimmich. 30 minutes gone. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And Pavard. Linton. João Pedro. Havertz. Passing is crisp and sharp. Indonesia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Ferran Torres, who's set up one goal so far. Savinho.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Stood up well to him there. Casemiro. Yamal. Carlos Augusto. Gabriel. Looking for options for movement. Casemiro. And it's Ake. Strokes it back. João Pedro. Distributed tidily.
There will
Now
be
it's
1 minute
Savinho.
added time.
Threads one in. Linton is wide and looking to get onto this. Casemiro. Nicely weighted ball. Havertz looking... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Indonesia are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Kimmich. That has not gone well. Gabriel. And it's Guimaraes. Savinho is herring after that one. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Savinho. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good take in a good area. Joelinton showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bruno Guimaraes does well to get it back.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pavard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's quick to get it clear again. Indonesia have their second corner now. Lucas Perry breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Some resolute defending there. Pass somewhat off target. Out to the right. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And the through ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Joelinton played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ake did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... Can he finish?
Substitution for Indonesia. Number 18.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. Luis Suarez to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Bastoni gets it clear, and that is expertly dealt with. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! It's there! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Savinho, and it's Joelinton. Oh, good spread. Now it's Joelinton, nicely spread.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Kimmich under intense pressure.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Danger averted for now. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Luis Suarez. Now it's Ferran Torres. Lovely, now then. Looking tiny in possession here. Gabriel deals with that comfortably.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Carlos Augusto. Now it's Neymar. No outsmarting him this time. Pinches it off him. Couldn't squeeze it through. Linton. Now it's João Pedro. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Thinks about the shot. Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Bruno Guimaraes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Not the most accurate pass. Ferran Torres. Linton. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
He's got away. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out to the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, played right into his path. Gabriel. Havertz calmly anticipates. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Douglas Luiz. João Pedro. Kimmich. Havertz. And he's forced to go back. Douglas Luiz. Danilo. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Douglas Luiz. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Savinho gets into a good position. Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. And Pavard. Pavard. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Kimmich. Gabriel is there, and he can get that clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Douglas Luiz. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Guimaraes. That's a good ball out wide. Joelinton. Savinho. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Ferran Torres, and he's being shifted off it. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Yamal. Bastoni.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And he's picked out the run. Shot a goal! Cleared away. Casemiro. Now it's Yamal. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Bruno Guimaraes. João Pedro. Played out to the right. Oh, he's found support out wide. And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Now it's Hulk. Marquinhos makes the interception. Douglas Luiz played out to the left flank. Pavard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Quality ball. Yamal unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Joelinton. Yamal. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Joelinton. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. He's picked his way through. He's a sharp little ball here. He's on it, can he get away? Played out towards the right wing. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Savinho. He's found a way through. Shin to shin, but... Oh, he's been caught napping. Ferran Torres. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
He's had it taken off him. Yamal. It's Kimmich. Ferran Torres. Hulk. Oh, that was vital. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bruno Guimaraes. Threads one in. Savinho in acres of space out wide. Bastoni attempts a clearance.
Brazil really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Douglas Luiz. Oh, good spread. Havertz simply refused to be outdone there. Indonesia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
And it's Douglas Luiz.
Coming on the field, number
Ake gets a foot in here.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he's whipped it across. Douglas Luiz. And here's Yamal. Bruno Guimaraes cuts it out.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a go.
João Pedro. And no, he's seen through all of that. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Savinho. And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Luis Suarez.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bruno Guimaraes, nicely spread. Now it's Savinho. And it's Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Yamal. Douglas Luiz. And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
It's in the game.
Baby, ¿qué es la que hay? Tienes jevo. Si te cansas de él, mami, yo cojo el relevo. Yo me atrevo, te enseño.
And a warm welcome to Wembley Stadium here in London. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is the former England attacker, Sim Smith. And we have a foot rivals match coming up for you. Tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
And the referee's whistle indicates the beginning of this match.
Another day, another dollar on this treadmill. Got no time to tell you how my head feels. Nobody wants to live forever, but I'm there still. Stay in your character, you need some mercy. Cause when you're moving so fast, then these days just fly past. It's like you're struggling to end me. It's been a month, so don't ask. And I pray we don't crash. It's like you're juggling sincerely. Nobody wants to live forever, but I'm there still. Stay in your character, you need some mercy. Saw me running on this treadmill like it's Groundhog Day, but we're gonna need some mercy, cause we found no ways to keep up. I swam a stormy sea inside a teacup and found a blockage on every single route that we took. So keep up, I got no time for how my head feels. Bursting all these egg seals, moving rapidly across these dead seas. I got no time for how my head feels. Bursting all these egg seals, moving rapidly across these dead seas. Another day.
Hello to one and all from the world-famous Wembley Stadium. My name's Guy Mowbray, joined for commentary by Sue Smith. And the focus here is on division rivals action. What are we going to get from this one, Sue?
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off though and they start quickly. I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
The referee gets us started. Settle in and enjoy if you can. Here's how the Hurricanes line up today. Giovanni Di Lorenzo starts alongside Francesco Acerbi as centre-backs, and they're playing with two strikers in attack. This is the lineup for the visitors. Jurien Timber plays with Andy Robertson in the fullback positions. Martin Ødegaard plays alongside Rodri in the middle of the park, and they'll play with a lone striker up front. Well, this is looking good for the Hurricanes. A body in the way.
What an important block that was. She got her timing spot on.
Just needs the composure now. Cristiano Ronaldo. Moving the ball well here, but not really going anywhere fast with it. Getting closer. Ronaldo! And that is a terrific save. Over it comes. It's away, but not far enough. Oh, it's in! An early opener to get the game going. So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Messi. Messi. And another. 2 goals in a matter of minutes. No wonder they're celebrating. Incredible. Ødegaard. Big chance. And he's won the ball to stop the goal.
Oh, superb tackle. I love that.
Oh, what a good ball. They could be in. And it's hit the post. Mightily unlucky.
Oh, it is. He connects with it perfectly. It's a nice technique. So unfortunate not to score there.
Promising looking ball. Oh, takes it on. Oh, gets behind it and crucially turns it out of the danger zone. And that's nicely won to see off the threat. The comeback could be on here. What a stop, razor sharp.
Oh, talk about reactions. How good were his then?
And this could be. Oh, that is extraordinary. True athleticism to make contact like that. One of the finest goals you'll see all season. So that makes it 2-1, and away we go again. Matty Cash.
Perfectly anticipated, really well won.
Christian Pulisic. Casemiro.
Surely someone's got to do something about this. The Hurricanes come away with it.
Lionel Messi.
This could get interesting. Real chance. And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position.
And the game kicks off again with the score 3-1. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Brilliant tackle. The chance is gone. And it's on here. And the shot thwarted. And they might be in. Taking this on. A heroic stop.
Ronaldo. On to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Opportunity now. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Oh, he's done well to get past his man. It's in! Oh, they needed that, and they're not out of this game yet. So it's 3-2 as the ball gets rolling again.
Messi.
And there's the benefit of working to win the ball. Cherky. Pulisic. Oh, what a chance! Oh, it's hit the post. The road to goal has ended up being a road to nowhere.
Well, so unlucky not to be level in this one. It was a great effort, but you just wonder if they're going to look back on that, though.
Well, there's no moping about the missed chance as they set about making another. And that one's gone out. Throw in to come. One step ahead. They've read the throw.
Well, that should never happen. That's careless, that. What a waste.
Messi.
Ronaldo. Oh, danger's still here. This could be dangerous. And the first 45 minutes have come and gone at Wembley. And so we're underway with the second half. Gets past really nicely. The approach play looked encouraging, but good defending to snuff out any threat.
Messi.
And that's nicely won to see off the threat. And this is a good-looking attack from the Hurricanes. Ronaldo! Another goal! And it's one that tightens their grip on this game. All one, well read.
Messi.
Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out.
That was top draw, wasn't it?
Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. Well, they've done all the hard work. The counter-attack peters out.
Messi.
The Hurricanes losing the ball. So frustrating. Promising forward burst. This has to be. It's still in there, but it's in at the second time of asking. Where was his defence? That is inexcusable. Another goal means another kick-off at 4-3 now. Ronaldo. Anthony. That wasn't a good tackle, and we could see a card shown. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Rashford. On to Pulisic. That's a good ball. Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. Well, we can catch up with the details on that injury now from our man, Jeff Shreves.
He landed really heavily on his shoulder there. You can see the discomfort.
Hold on, chance. Oh, a flawless tackle. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Cristiano Ronaldo. If they go now, there could be a break on. Should score here. Oh, excellent. Oh, they've scored now. And you have to feel for the goalkeeper, having to keep them out single-handedly. Where were the defenders? And this incredible game goes again with the score 5-3 now. Anthony. Switched on and ready to intercept that. Served through on a plate here. Now composure needed. And there's the hat-trick. He'll be taking the match ball home. And this unbelievable match starts once more at 5-4. Carlos Augusto. Messi. And this is a positive move from Hurricanes, but able to deal with the danger decisively, well defended. McTominay. Oh, great work. What's next? Magnificent save, top draw goalkeeping. And here it comes. Terrific bit of blocking. Now that's where to win the ball. Here they go. Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And the defence regains control. Oh, could be here. Ronaldo. This could be. And there's another one. Valuable breathing space for them now. Now, if he gets there, it's a chance. Well, that's what he's... Oh, gloves then post. Now the chance for them to pull forward. Well, it was a chance, but it's gone now. Able to skip past his man. Will it open up for him? Oh, the keenest of reflexes.
Yeah, his agility was phenomenal. He had so little time. Truly world-class, that.
And he's made a real difference today. The manager now bringing him off after a solid shift. It's put into the middle. And that's not properly away yet. Going for it. Oh, he caught that with everything he's got, but it's missed the target. Burmo. Can he finish? Superb defending to stop an almost certain goal.
Oh, he got stuck in there, didn't he?
Now here's an invitation. Well, I'm sure he thought he'd scored that. Great goalkeeping. And the corner is fired in. This is what they've been looking for, the counter-attack. Now it's on for them. It's in. Well, don't write them off yet. There's the goal that keeps hopes alive. Looks a good ball. Asensio. And they've done it. Level again with not long to go. As the game restarts, it really is anyone's now. What a momentum shift we've seen. Promising move this. A goal now would surely be the winner. Could get it over now. And oh, it must be here. Oh, can you believe it? With so little time left, surely that'll be the winner. Stunning scenes here.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a good finish. But you've got to praise the pressing from the front. It's relentless. And once they nicked the ball, they weren't going to miss from there.
Well read to gain possession. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. And that's the final whistle. A positive result.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And what we have coming up for you is a foot rivals match on the menu. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Alisson begins in goal. Diogo Dalot starts. Lionel Messi! And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Foden. Nice looking move. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and a really powerful strike from Pulisic. Great technique. That's a top-class finish.
Messi. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Surely. And there it is! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Incredible stuff. So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Foden. Here is Marco Asensio. Just needs to steady himself and couldn't extend their lead.
Well, they've got away with one there.
And the Hurricanes being afforded too much room. That's a good pass. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long. Marco Asensio. Ronaldo untidy with the ball. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Real chance. And really good goalkeeping.
Well, in 1v1 situations, he just makes it so difficult for the attacker. What a good goalkeeper he is.
Oh, got everything behind it. And the short option preferred. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Tielemans. Ronaldo feeds it. And inspirational goalkeeping.
Well, that should have been a goal, but what a save that is from the keeper.
Who can he pick out? Well, they can keep possession now. And a timely intervention. Well, attacking intent shown by the Hurricanes. Ronaldo! Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Ezalzouli. Regained possession. Oh, moving it nicely. Chance to finish. Oh, it's a penalty. Can they get themselves in front? And that'll be a booking too.
Yeah, clear penalty, and the caution is well deserved.
This to see them take the lead once again. And the keeper denies them from the spot. And he's fired over the corner. Successfully cut out the pass. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Real chance. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Action underway once more, and the onus is on the Hurricanes to come up with a response. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Plenty of support here. Really good build-up, but no end product. And a throw-in forthcoming. Oh, that's splendid play. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
High-quality defending. Cristiano Ronaldo. Anthony. Now with Messi. And a clever piece of defending. Could be threatening. Pulisic now. Went in strongly, decisively. Pulisic. And using the flank. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely.
That was last-ditch defending at its very best.
Now the Hurricanes could be onto something. Ronaldo! And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding. So they get the ball rolling again, and this is a goal fest in the extreme. Anthony. Here's Ronaldo. Not made it look routine, but read it well. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Trying to pick out a teammate. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So level pegging here, and it's anyone's guess how it's going to finish. Now a decent position. Can they forge ahead? Brilliantly blocked.
Well, you can't underestimate a block like that.
Went in strongly to win the ball. Oh, disappointing end to that. And support available. And he's made headway. And brave goalkeeping to deal with the danger.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
And cutting it out. Counter-attacking possibilities. And on they go. Can he get them in front? And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And the finish is brilliantly taken, just guided beyond the goalkeeper. What a good goal that is.
Well, how about this? 4-3. And possibilities here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Now what can he do from this excellent position? Oh, that's how to defend. Messi. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Decent pass. And could it be Cristiano Ronaldo? And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance. Not a scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Well, full marks for getting past him. And Messi! And there is the goal to make it a hat-trick. Excellence in finishing, there for all to see. Phil Foden. Pulisic now. Nicely timed tackle. Nice looking move, this. Oh, chance! Brilliantly blocked. Well, they could break at pace. Well, unfortunately, it fizzled out in the end. Oh, not a great challenge at all there. Determined defending. Couldn't hang on to it. Francesco Acerbi. And into the last 20 minutes. And fed forwards. Well, it was easy on the eye, but the Inters... And a goal this time! Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Schweinsteiger. Referee said advantage. Oh, now that is an excellent save. Short corner taken. Now delivering that deep cross. He had to score, and he does.
Well, as you can see, the defending is really poor, but he won't mind. It's a simple finish for him.
And into the last 15 minutes of action. Ronaldo, really well positioned. And the decision offside here. Bastian Schweinsteiger. And teammates around him. Will it be? Marvellous anticipation. Casemiro. What was the chance they could get caught out on the break here? Oh, a fine block. And should have been so much more incisive. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them. Is it going to be Pulisic? Oh, how did he keep that out? They favoured a short one here. And looking towards the back post. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Neither side really able to keep the ball successfully right now.
This is scrappy, that's for sure.
Oh, that's splendid play. He read the situation defensively and did his job. He'll have a go here. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. And it has been deemed to be a bookable offence.
And he'll be walking a tightrope now.
Who can he pick out? Oh, got it away. Good conditions for the counter. Tenacious challenge. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Foden. Nicely timed tackle. Messi. Oh, useful ball. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fan. Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And what we have on the menu is action from the Division Rivals League. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
They're playing well at the moment, aren't they? They look sharp, they're inventive, and they work really hard. They'll take some beating today, that's for sure.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Declan Rice starts alongside Sandro Tonali in central midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. And to look at the starting 11 for the Hurricanes. Giovanni Di Lorenzo plays with Francesco Acerbi in central defence. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very
Hold on,
outset.
Derek, chance here.
And what a beginning to this game. Excellent shot and a very fine save.
That's a real statement of intent from both sides, isn't it?
They take it short. It's a perfect challenge. Well, she's certainly not alone. But nothing comes of it. Ronaldo. Ronaldo! Really good build-up, but no end product.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of your box.
Well, there's a really stylish piece of running. Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the greatest players of the current era, and you'd have to imagine, Stuart, he's going to have some sort of role. Ronaldo! An early goal. It is the ideal opening. Thauvin. And the shot. And the keeper more than equal to the task. And played short. Textbook defending inside the box. Throw-ins given. Playing his way in. Speculative effort. And couldn't put it away. Opportunity there to extend their advantage.
I have to say, it's not a bad effort. That would certainly made it more comfortable for them.
Kadijatu Gianni. This could be troublesome. That is tackling of the highest order. Kadijatu Gianni. Now who can she pass it to? Terrific piece of anticipation. Ronaldo. Well, good technique in terms of how he struck it. Effective challenge. Opportunity here. Kadijatu Gianni. Onto Mateta. Passing it around as the search goes on for an equaliser. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. And Messi with teammates to play it to. Sandro Tonali. Here's Thauvin. Marie-Antoinette Katoto. A very timely interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ljungberg. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. And let's give credit to the defending. Messi looking for the through ball. And they couldn't add to their advantage.
Well, that would have put them in complete control. He should have scored there.
Jean-Philippe Mateta. And snuffing out the danger. And Messi's incisive pass. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Marie-Antoinette Katoto. Can she put it away? And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
Trying to craft something. Could get themselves back into it. In it goes! To alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. Messi. And they find a gap in the defence. They just couldn't play that decisive ball. Maybe dangerous here. Can she level it? Oh, body in the way, crucially.
Oh, such a vital block there.
And the counter-attack looks on. That's a very fine piece of tackling. It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mode here. Can they be stopped? Ronaldo lost it. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Lionel Messi. Ronaldo. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, Hurricanes very much bossing the game up to now. Will there be a response in the second 45? Well, he successfully got past him. Could reduce the deficit. And the verdict is penalty. Well, it had to be a penalty, and a booking part of the story as well. This to get back into it. A goal! Calmly taken spot kick. Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. Beautiful pass. And defensive play to be applauded. Declan Rice. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? But they dealt with the threat posed. That's a good-looking pass. Illegally stopping the attack. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, the post getting in the way there. Well, that's a sad end to the attack. Anthony.
Well, they were so close to the equaliser there. They're certainly a bit unlucky, but they need to make more of these chances.
Well, they're on the ball, and they've just got to forget about that moment of misfortune. Chances on. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him. Thauvin. Oh, look at this. A tremendous run. Declan Rice. Can she score? Well, she was on the scent of her second goal of the game.
Well, her movement, energy and skill are causing all sorts of problems here.
He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Oh, good vision. Oh, she could finish. A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here. Well, it's been all Hurricanes so far, and you sense there could be further punishment in store. Thauvin, determined defending. Declan Rice. And on to Ljungberg. Tonali with it. Rice. Can she put it away? And a very good challenge. Well, doesn't have to do it on her own. Chance to finish. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations. Carlos Augusto. Cash. And on to Di Lorenzo. 20 minutes to go in this one. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Space for Hurricanes in the wide position. Oh, good idea. Oh, but just unable to unlock the defence. Thauvin. On to Mateta. This looks interesting. To get back into the game. Oh, another one for them. And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on. Clever defending. And Hurricanes moving the ball with purpose. But timely defending when it mattered. Chance to play it in. It's a neat move. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Katoto. Ten minutes to go. Cristiano Ronaldo. This could be it. And it is. He's done it. Surely a case of game over.
Well, here we can see it again, and he does so well to skip beyond the defender. It just buys him that bit of time to get his shot away. That's a really nice goal.
Maybe too much room for Ljungberg. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, not to be. Stopping a certain goal. Might be a chance to break. Now can she get on the end of this one? Must be. And this affords them a wonderful chance. And All in the melting pot now, and what a finale we could have in store for us. Francesco Acerbi. Now Casemiro. Well, time is ebbing away, and they're using this passing approach to marvellous effect. Plenty of support here. This could be the equaliser. Oh, he's given a penalty. Just what they wanted to avoid, given the circumstances. And now to level the game. Oh, in it goes! Now he has his hat-trick. A special moment for him. Carlos Augusto. Taken away, he won the ball. On the attack, is there to be late drama? And with that, the referee brings this contest.